All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Kaspa. Boy, Kaspa is back at 14 cents. And of course, that is something we were projecting. So let's take a further look and see what is happening and whether or not we could be seeing an all-time high very, very soon. As always, though, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, December 3rd, midnight here in North America, Kaspa up 2%, market pumping like crazy, but what exactly is next for Kaspa? So if we're looking at the price, as mentioned earlier, it's back at 14 cents, to be exact, 14.1 cents, up 2% in USD comparative, also up almost 1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently approaching the $3 billion mark, the $3.1 billion mark, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $40 million. Great to see. But what is next for Kas? That is the question that have a lot of people going crazy. People want to just know what is next for the price. No one really even cares about the ecosystem at this point. But we'll get into the price. But before we do that, guys, I wanted to share this with you guys so you guys can see this for yourself. Kaspa, 6th among all the crypto by mentions in the last 24 hours. So Channelog has posted this, and it says top 30 coins by mentions last 24 hours. Bitcoin obviously being one, which is the king chain link. Not a surprise. Ethereum, BNB, Tether, XRP, Avalanche, and Kaspa. And you guys can see this for yourself. Kaspa is gaining traction. And sorry, it wasn't the 6th. I think there was a typo, but 8th. And again, is this really a surprise to anyone? No, because what Kaspa is doing right now is what you've seen with the likes of XRP in its early beginnings, the likes of Ethereum, the likes of Avalanche, the likes of Cardano. You get the idea. A lot of people are very excited about Kas. So that's that. But let's take a look at the price, see what is happening, and what we could be expecting in the upcoming days ahead of us. So of course, as you guys know, my favorite zone for Kaspa is the red zone. And the red zone is considered as the all-time high zone. As long as I don't care if you guys are a follower on my channel from the beginning, I don't care if the price of Kaspa stays here for weeks. I don't care. This is the zone where a breakout can happen anytime depending on the overall, volume. And right now we're sitting in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And last time we were sitting at 14 cents, was quite a long ago at this point. Pretty much, not 14 cents, 14.2 cents was back, a week and a half ago. So we're gaining traction once again. But the main target that you guys need to be looking at right now is right here. Exactly where we got stopped out today, which is at 14.3 cents. This is that resistance where you need to keep your eyes on. If we're able to break out of this resistance, it's a very, very close target. It's not even that far away. But you guys know leverage traders do want to keep the price of Kaspa down as much as possible. Right? I think the bulls do have momentum right now because of the overall market momentum is extremely bullish. But if I were to bring out the measuring tool for you guys, we need to see a move of about 2% roughly and actually stay above there. If Kaspa is able to do that in the next few hours ahead of us, we could be pushing up closer to its all-time highs. And speaking about all-time highs, guys, that is just a move of about 10%. And like I said, that's not a big move. We just need a little bit of a push. And of course, right now, leverage trading is a real thing. Kaspa can be manipulated. Yes, it was fair launched. I know a lot of people tend to bring that up. And yes, as an investor, as a long-term investor, as someone that looks at projects tokenomics, that is a great way to attract more new investors to really look into the project. And the tokenomics without a doubt are great. But now that the supply is in public's hands, this can cause manipulation. And that's what people don't understand. Just because it was fair launch doesn't mean the manipulation can occur. And this is what people need to understand, especially the newcomers coming into the market. The constant one thing that I hear is fair launch. But it was fair launched. But Kaspa was fair launched. Yes, that's a great thing. But that does not mean manipulation can occur. We're seeing manipulation occurring, but overall, we're back in the upwards trend. and pretty much the sweet spot was the 0.50 Fibonacci support line. Anyone that picked up some Kaspa are at the 0.50 Fib zone, is smiling right now at this point, because that was 12.1 cents. You're up about 17.6% since then. And I think we're about to get moving in the maybe next few days to come, especially if we're able to, see a bounce coming up, especially above this 14.5 cents roughly. I think we will see a shift in CAS. BTC, on the other hand, of course, today is the weekend, and Bitcoin is holding really well over the weekend. You guys know, due to CME futures close, we do tend to see more manipulation across the board with Bitcoin. But overall, Bitcoin has been doing great since the month of December has started, and we're pretty much, guys, 3 weeks into closing out the year of 2023. And I know I was supposed to do the challenge, the long 12 to 15 months portfolio that I'm creating, but I decided to kind of postpone it till the end of the year. And what I'm about to do is literally on Happy New Year, because I want to bring excitement to this, right? So what I did was I was like rather than doing it now, on the midnight, I'm going to create a portfolio and launch it, and we're going to start analyzing it. And again, it's for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's just a way to see where a portfolio can lead. And it was originally supposed to be for 1K, but I'm making it into a 2K portfolio. So that is going to be a very, very exciting journey, and I can't wait to share that with you. So let me know which coins you guys want me to pick, or which coins you want me to be taking a look at for that portfolio in the next 3 weeks. So instead of launching it this beginning of the month, I'm going to launch it at the end of this year, and we're going to start analyzing it for the year of 2024. So let me know with that. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, looking great, and I've always liked sharing the same thing with you guys. We need to look at the long horizon. Look at the long horizon always. Kaspa isn't something that you should only have in your portfolio. I know some people do that, but let me tell you guys something. I know this is going to tick some people off, but the people that understand where I'm coming from will really see it from a different angle. You don't want to only have Kaspa in your portfolio. You do want to have other coins. God forbids there are bad actors behind the scenes. We've seen Terra Luna Classic. Everyone thought it was going great, and boom, some bad actors behind caused literally the price to go to zero. You don't want to make that mistake, and that can happen to anything, okay? You name it, it can happen to. It can happen to BTC, it can happen to ETH, it can happen to XRP, Solana. And that's the risk, right? That's the risk you're willing to take. Now, if you're coming to me and saying I'm not willing to take any risk, then guess what? Crypto is not for you. You guys need to rethink this entire thing. Without risk, there's no such thing as investment. Unless, of course, you're, in a safe savings account, earning bare minimum interest at a bank. Other than that, risk is involved in everything. So that's what you need to be looking at. Don't only have Kaspa in your portfolio. Diversify your portfolio. But long horizon for Kaspa forecast, I'm very bullish on it because it reminds me of the likes of Solana, the likes of Phantom, the likes of all these other coins that are its competitors. They had massive runs, and I think Kaspa is going to replicate that this coming cycle. But with that said, even though we're all so bullish, it doesn't mean you only want to be holding Kaspa alone. But that is it for today's update. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.